What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So last night, the LA Lakers got a big win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. But also, man, I got to see something really cool last night, man. LeBron James and his son, Bronny James, aka LeBron James Jr., became the first father and son duo to play in an NBA game together, which was really dope to see. Really cool. And I'm happy for the James family for real, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. As a father, to be able to play the game you love and share that passion with your son, that's a phenomenal experience. I'm a father of two children. I'm saying that, right? Like, that's really cool to see. And people still mad, people still upset. I don't care. Bronny played. He played 3 minutes, took 2 shots. It is what it is. Brother played 3 minutes. Dalton Connect, the first round pick, he played 16, 17 minutes last night, so it wasn't like Bronny was getting minutes over him. None of that. He played 3 minutes, got on the court to be on the court with his dad to have a really cool moment, and that was it, man. A lot of people still upset. Oh, he's in the NBA. Why did LeBron? LeBron is making the Lakers a circus. I keep reminding y'all, the LA Lakers were a certified circus before LeBron James got there. Okay, they were at the bottom of the totem pole in the NBA. They were garbage. Okay, you had Robert Sacre on the team, Jordan Hill. You had Swaggy P and them acting like goofies on the bench all the while. Kobe Bryant was on a talk show watching them acting a fool while they at the bottom of the league continuously, right? They were abysmal. Free agents did not want to come to LA at all. Greg Monroe skipped over the LA Lakers to go to Milwaukee. Nobody wanted to come play in LA, and they were terrible for years. So to act like, oh, LeBron is turning us into a circus. Y'all were a circus before LeBron got there for years. Y'all were the laughing stock of the NBA. So knock it off, right? Furthermore, man, as a father, if my son has a dream to play in the NBA, and I know the best way for me to make that dream possible is for me to use my clout, my cachet, to get him on my squad with me, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make it happen. And when I interviewed my boy Kiefer Sykes, who played in the NBA before, he told me he would do the same for his son, Kiefer Sykes Jr., right? And I'm like, bro, that's real. I don't care what nobody say. Because other people, other ethnicities do it all the time. White folks do it all the time. And then now, it doesn't happen in sports. It has happened in sports. I told y'all, Kobe Carl, the son of George Carl, was on the LA Lakers roster for a season. He was on a roster because he was George Carl's son. How long did Luke Walton stick around in the NBA after being garbage? Luke stuck around for a while because he was Bill Walton's son. How long did John Barry? John Barry wasn't that good of a shooter to be staying around in the NBA for as long as he did. Brent was the one, not John. But John stayed around and kept a job because he was the son of a Hall of Famer. Rick Barry. You hear me? Brent was the one that was the hooper, was the brother that was the hooper. John was all right. Now John wasn't good to me. I never was impressed by John's game. As a shorty, I'm like, he's not good like that. You know what I mean? And his defense was not good enough to be around. He wasn't shooting lights out like that, and his defense was not good to be around in the NBA. John was a cone, but he stayed around because his father was Rick Barry. So we've seen this before. And don't get on here talking about Kobe Bryant would never. If Kobe had a son, we don't know because unfortunately Kobe didn't have a son. Well, I'm not saying it's unfortunate for him. Maybe he was blessed to have the children he had, right? But Kobe would be completely against nepotism. Would he? Because it's strange. How do you think Rob Pelinka, his former agent, became general manager of the LA Lakers? You don't find that suspicious? How the hell did Rob Pelinka go from being Kobe's agent to being the general manager of the LA Lakers? Because Kobe Bryant made that call to his big sister, Jeannie Buss, and told him, let my mans in the door. Let my mans in there to be the general manager. I'm vouching for him. I'm stamping him. Let my mans in the door. So all these people hollering, Kobe would never be with this. And he used nepotism. He pulled that card to get Rob Pelinka the job, and y'all know it. Y'all know that. But anyway, yeah, man. If I had the clout and cachet to make my son's dream happen, and the only way I can make it happen is for me to pull strings to get him on my team, I'm going to do it, right? I'm hear people saying, this is not Bronny's dream. This is LeBron's dream. Bro, you don't think his son want to hoop? His son probably say he didn't have to hoop with his dad, but you don't think his son want to hoop? That was the only way Bronny was going to get there. And this season probably is if LeBron pulled the strings to get him on the squad. That was really going to be the only way Bronny was going to get drafted. You know what I mean? And he pulled the strings to get it done for him to get into the NBA. If Bronny didn't want to play in the NBA for real, he would have stopped playing a long time ago. He would have quit a while ago, like Jordan's sons quit. Y'all holler. Jordan never would do this for Marcus and Jeff, and they've had better careers than Bronny. Well, Marcus did. Marcus had a better college career than Bronny because Marcus played 3 years. But Marcus quit playing. He quit playing at Central Florida. So it showed that he had no interest in furthering his basketball career. Neither did Jeff. Jeff quit too. You know, Jeff quit too. And y'all holler, Michael Jordan would never be for this nepotism. Man, Marcus Jordan was on a Illinois roster, on a Big Ten roster, solely because of Michael Jordan's name and influence. And because Jordan, I think Illinois was sponsored by Jordan Brand at the time. And that's how Jeff Jordan was on the team. Marcus was nice, he was solid. He was nice, he was solid. But Jeff didn't belong. Jeff should have been playing, I don't know. But I know Jeff was not no Big Ten player at all. And how do you think Jeff got there? Because Michael Jordan used nepotism and his influence to get Jeff Jordan, his oldest son, on that Illinois roster. You know? So, yeah, man. I don't know if Jeff would have started at Mississippi Valley State University, to be honest with you. I know Bronny would have started at Valley, for sure. I don't know if Jeff started at Mississippi Valley. I know Bronny's starting at Jackson State. He's starting at Jackson State, Alcorn State. I don't know if Jeff was starting at Jackson State or Alcorn State, none of that, you know? So, anyway, man, y'all, this is not Bronny's dream. Again, how do y'all know that? He never said it wasn't his dream, and if it wasn't, he would have quit a long time ago. You know, but, yeah, as a father, I'm going to use my clout and my influence to get my son's dream to come true. Like I say, white folks do it all the time. Other ethnicities of people do it all the time. They don't care if you think their children are qualified enough. They don't care if you think it's nepotism. They don't care if you think they got all the credentials that match up. They don't give a rat's ass. And they tell you straight up, kiss my ass if you got a problem with my son being up in here, with my daughter being up here in here. They will tell you that, and they walk around with that bravado. Kiss you. They look at y'all like, kiss my you know what. If you mad that my son or my daughter in here, because they're going to be in here regardless of what you think. They're going to be in here regardless if you think it's okay or not, regardless of if you think it's fair or not. And I know that because my mother has worked at law firms where the people there have had, the lawyers and the attorneys have had their daughters and sons working all up in there. They were not qualified, did not have degrees, and they still had them working up in there making good money. My mama can sit on here and tell you that, because my mama was the accountant at the law firms, you know. So I'm making a point to y'all. They don't care, and I wouldn't care either. You getting mad? You want to say something about my son being up in here? Holler at me. Y'all be like, you don't care what do people think about your son? What if they think your son is not good enough if you get him in the NBA? They're gonna talk about your son. I don't give a flying. You know what? I don't care. And I'm going to tell my son, we both don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? And if they saying something, they can holler at me, and we can see about it. We can see about it. But me as a father, 2 children, I'm riding with my boy. I'm riding with my son. I don't care what y'all talking about. I'm riding with my child. Any day of the week, I'm riding with my boy. I'm riding with my daughter. Any day of the week, I could care less what nobody think. I could care less who want to cry, have a fit, all of that. I'll tell y'all, stop crying. Because it's not going to change anything. He in here with me until I'm gone. So stop crying. And if I want to stay another 10 years, God damn it, I'm going to do it. Because he capable, Lebron.